Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We haven't done a sit-down video in a long time, but today I'm going to be doing the most highly requested video on my channel, which is reacting to my subscribers' rabbit enclosure. So today we are finally doing that. This might be the last one I'm going to do because this will be our third one, but I got quite a few submissions from you guys, so I'm going to open them up and we are going to go ahead and take a look at them. Before you get into the video, I just want to say that I was not able to fit like all of your guys's what you wrote in the emails into this video. You guys wrote the sweetest emails, and just know that I did read everything that you guys sent me, but I just wasn't able to actually fit it in all into the actual video because it would have been such a long video. But thank you for all the sweet stuff you wrote in your emails. I love you guys, but yeah, enjoy the video. Also guys, if you're not comfortable, get a blanket, get some fuzzy socks, okay? Get a candle going. We're gonna be comfy for this video here, okay? Let's get started with the first submission. Hello, these are my two mini lock rabbits. I got them 5 months ago, however they are about 2.5 years old. They are very cuddly and love to run around. Their names are Lola, which is the black and white female, and Emmett is the brown fixed male. The enclosure is a little less than 50 square feet. They get free roam when we are home so they can be monitored. The photos are showing the cozy area in the hutch, the forage area, and the current setup. However, the toys get rotated every month or so, so new toys are in there now. Also, what litter do you recommend to use to keep the smell down? Right now I am using kiln-dried pine. It works fine, but seeing if there's anything else you recommend. So for the litter, I would recommend using pine pellets. That is what I use. I get them at Rural King. I think the bag is 40 pounds and it's literally less than $5, so really good deal. It lasts me, like, I probably have to buy it once or twice a year, probably twice a year. Yeah, so it's a really good deal and it works great. I honestly, unless I've just let the litter box go for a while, it really doesn't have any smell, so I highly recommend using that. She said also the water dish isn't in the picture, but it's a half-gallon gravity bowl. I really like the gravity feeders, especially if you've got 2 rabbits. That's a really great way to make sure they have enough water. Just make sure you are cleaning it thoroughly, often enough, because with all the little different parts to it, they can get bacteria and stuff built up. So just make sure you're cleaning it, but those are really great. Okay, so in the first picture we have the little hutch and the 2 bunnies' pen area. That is great. I see 1 litter box in this picture. I would recommend adding a second one. I've never had 2 rabbits but from what I have seen and read, it is good to have 2 litter boxes if you have 2 bunnies, because that way if one decides to kick the other bunny out of that litter box, they have another one they can go to. So that's one recommendation I have, but it looks like you have a lot of toys, which is great. Looks like a nice padded flooring. They've got a little bed in their house. They are so adorable. It does look like they've chewed on their hutch quite a bit, which I have to admit Brenny has done on her hutch as well. What I find helps is if there's a specific area that they're really liking to get at. Like Brenny had this one corner in her hutch where she was really just tearing the wood. And what I found helped is I put a mat in that corner. I use thin seagrass mats or double woven seagrass mats or like a Timothy mat. Those all work really great, and you can just put that in the area where they're chewing, and that helped a lot with Brady. She completely stopped chewing that corner and chewed the mat instead, which is really great. So you might try that if there's an area they're specifically wanting to chew, but it looks like they're leaving your baseboards alone, which is good. And then they've got this little area with some cardboard and hay that looks super fun. They've got a little marble tile, which is great, and stacking cups. All bunnies love stacking cups. You do have a relatively small hay feeder considering you have 2 bunnies. That's okay, just make sure you're refilling it at least probably twice a day. Everything looks really good, so great job on your enclosure, and your bunnies are adorable. Okay, we are on to the next one. This says, hi, my name is Vera and I have 2 rabbits. I'm trying to bond them to each other, but it is taking a while since they are both stubborn males. I have a Harlequin Holland Lop named Harvey, and I have a mini English spot mix named Pepper. Pepper is 4 and Harvey is 1. They are both neutered males. I have an outdoor rabbit enclosure and it is fully insulated with a wood bottom, and it has a heat bulb for fall inside of the house. The actual wooden rabbit house is 4 by 4 feet, and the outdoor pen that is attached is 6 by 4 feet. They are only allowed outside in the daylight, and I have wire buried underneath the ground for extra safety. That is great. I use pine shavings around the edges because they like to mark the edges. Then I use a fleece cage liner in the center for comfort and warmth. They both take turns getting the outside pen every other day. Sounds like you've got a really good system going on, so I love that. Let's look at the pictures. I want to see that outside first. So it is definitely good that you have wire buried underneath there, because it does look like pretty much just dirt, which they could easily dig out of. So that's good. I like that it's nice and tall, so they have room to jump and binky. Okay, so it looks like what you have here is, if I'm understanding correctly, a hutch area that's 4 by 4, and that's divided for the 2 rabbits. They each get a half, and then they take turns every other day going out into the run during the daytime. So I know it's tricky because you have 2 rabbits that you're trying to bond. This would be a good size if you had 1 rabbit in that area, and just letting it out into the play area during the day. However, I will say 2 by 2 area for 1 rabbit for an entire day is really small. So again, I understand that you're bonding them and it's really tricky when you're trying to do that. Let's see, the enclosure itself looks good. You've got a mat on the floor, you've got the shavings around the edges. I don't remember what shaving you said you had. I would almost recommend using either towels, which might be a hassle because you're gonna have to wash that quite a bit, but towels are very absorbent and it's gonna be a little bit easier to clean up. If you do really want to use like a bedding in that area, I would recommend switching to pine pellets like I recommended for the last enclosure. That's just a lot safer than shavings. I feel like shavings just aren't the best to have in your rabbit's enclosure. You could also do Carefresh. Carefresh would work for that probably better than pine pellets, but it is going to be more expensive. There's also the KT Clean and Cozy. It's good if you don't want to buy the expensive Carefresh. I would recommend switching to that instead of the shavings, and then in the litter boxes themselves, use pine pellets. I think that will help. You do have hay in there, which is great. You've got their water dishes. Love that you don't have bottles. I do not like water bottles for rabbits, so love the water dishes. The bunnies are both so adorable. I don't know how close you are to having them bonded. I would just say, if you're having trouble with that, maybe reach out to your local rescue, see if they can help you. I don't even have a local rescue though, because I live kind of out in the country, so if that's the case for you, I know how difficult that can be, not having any like resources near you. But maybe watch some videos online, see if you can find some tips to help bond them quickly, because it's not the greatest to have them in such a small area. And there's not much you can do. I think you're making the best out of the space you have. So just once they're bonded, I think it'll be a really great setup. Yeah, that's what I would say for that. I think just work on getting them bonded and then they can have more space. But I think you're doing really well with the space and the resources you have. So you're doing a good job, and again, love your bunnies. This one says, hey, I'm Brooke. I really hope I will be included in the video. You are. I have 2 female Holland Lop rabbits. Their names are Carhartt and Shadow. That is adorable. I feed a mix of Timothy hay and orchard grass hay. They are litter trained. I use Oxbow digestive and multivitamin tablets. I'm actually curious if anybody else uses those. Please let me know if you see like a difference with using those, if you think they're actually beneficial for your rabbit, or if they just don't do anything, because I'm really curious about those. I don't think I've ever tried them, but let me know if you guys have. They have a large X pen as a home base with CNC grids on the back because it's somewhat under a table for my guinea pig. Aww. They free roam in a large room that has tunnels and forging toys when I'm home. Love that. I feed them a 1/4 cup of pellets in their foraging toys every day. They have water bowls. Here are some pictures. Okay, sounds like you've got a really good diet going for them. Love that. I don't know if you said that you feed them any veggies. If you don't, I would recommend feeding them some veggies because that's obviously a very natural thing for bunny, and it's really great for them to have veggies in their diet. Okay, we've got the first bunny, super cute. Second bunny, oh, ooh, wow, I love all the gray. Your enclosure looks really clean. I love that. If you guys can't tell from Brenny's enclosure, I really like gray. I think it looks very nice. So you've got a little bed. Looks like plenty of water. Puzzle mats. Make sure your bunnies aren't chewing on those because that's not safe, but it looks like they're leaving them alone, so that's good. You've got several different hidey houses. I think the hay is in that little box there. I really like how you've set up their enclosure. It's got a lot of hides and stuff, so that's cute. The only thing I would say is maybe you could add a few more like little toys into their enclosure. You have some really great hideouts and tunnels and stuff, which we love, but you could add some more like willow balls or little wooden toys to toss around, or stacking cups. Those are all great, and I would suggest adding some veggies into their diet if you haven't already. But aside from that, it looks really, really great. It says Thumper is a Lionhead Netherland dwarf mix. The inside area is 4x4. She gets hay and water 24/7 and veggies with a little bit of pellets. That's great. The pen is 8x4 feet. Thumper is fully litter box trained. Love the name Thumpers. That is so cute. Let's look through the pictures. So, first of all, your bunny is so cute. Oh my gosh. And it looks like she's very clean and well groomed. Sometimes with lion heads, it is hard to keep them like looking really nice because they've just got so much fur, it can be difficult. But from what I can see from this little area here, you've got a lot of like soft bedding, which is great. Some little toys. You do have several colored toys in there. This is just a matter of opinion. I don't like to use colored toys unless they're like naturally colored by like a fruit or something, just because I feel like it's probably not the best for my bunny to be chewing and ingesting artificial colors. So that's just my opinion. I have taken color toys out of Brenny's enclosure, but from the outside, this looks like a nice hutch. You've got some cute little decorations on it. That's adorable. I would say be careful if your bunny is a digger because they could probably dig out of that pretty quickly. Okay, so you've got some veggies on there, which is great. Some pellets. I really like the way you've set this up. It looks very cozy, and I love the decorations on there. Aw, little candy corn pillow. That is adorable. Oh my gosh. So, in conclusion of this one, I really like how much space you've got for your bunny. It looks super cozy, and you've got toys, you've got plenty of space. You could add maybe like a tunnel or a little box hidey house in the run area. That might be fun. But aside from that, it looks like you're doing a really, really great job. So thank you for sending your photos in. Okay, so this next one is from Chloe, but this is her rabbit, Hazel or Hazelnut. They say they're huge fans of me and Brenny. Hazel is a full-bred Lionhead rabbit. She's 17 weeks old as of now. Oh my goodness, she's so little. She has a fun and curious, but also crazy side. That definitely sounds like Brenny. She's 85% free roam in my room. Currently, when I leave the house and go to bed, she goes in her crate / home base. I'm hoping to get her an X pen for her to go in during the times she does have to be in something. Let's see. Okay, so the first picture, we have a tent / hideout area that I made her. I always make sure she has hay 24/7, which is great. I'm looking for a white litter box currently that's bigger. Oh my goodness, so cute. I have to say, I was looking at the emails before I even started this video and I love this area. It's so adorable. The little water dish says the queen, which like I need that for Brenny, but I also don't because I have way too many food and water dishes already. But that is so cute. I love how it just looks like a little princess castle. Like that is the cutest thing. You've also got a little stuffed bunny, which I've actually got a stuffed bunny next to me right now. Meet Whiskers. This is the bunny that stays in my room. But Brenny also has 2 little stuffed bunnies in her house. So this is so adorable. I love all the little pink and white stuff. It just looks like a little fairy castle or something. It's adorable. Okay, in her second picture, we've got a little bed with another stuffed bunny, a little pillow, and a little stuffed giraffe. That's so, so cute. Okay, third picture, we have her toys. I'm going to order some more chewing toys off of chewy.com, hopefully in the next few days. Okay, so we've got what looks like a little cat scratcher toy, a rolling toy, a little cup, and a little house toy. Definitely think it's a good idea to order some more. Chewy.com has some. I would also recommend 101rabbits.com, and the House Rabbit Society shop is really, really good, and they're not super expensive, so highly recommend those places. The fourth picture, we have her home base slash crate. Like I said, I'm trying to save up for an X Pen. She can stand to her full potential in this, which is great. I'm homeschooled, so I'm almost always home, so she's running around in my room a lot. I was homeschooled as well, and I loved it. So yeah, it's really nice being able to be home all the time with your bunny. But I definitely think X Pen would be a really great idea. Highly recommend buying it on Chewy because I think that's like the cheapest place to get one. My X Pen that I got should be linked in my description box. Yeah, an X Pen is definitely a great thing to work towards there, but for now, for the little bit of time you're gone, I would say this is a good space. I would recommend, there's not a water dish in here right now. I would assume when she's in there you would put a water dish in there. And aside from that, it looks good. You've also got a little chew toy and it looks nice and cozy in there. So love your setup for Hazel. So this one says, "Hi, my name is Lila. This is my bunny Pixel. She is a miniature Rex rabbit. She is 5 years old. Here are some pictures of Pixel, her pen, and her supplies. You'll also find a picture of her VIP spot in my bedroom." That's so cute. She is loved, cared for, and of course very well fed. And yes, she looks a lot like Brenny, which I can confirm she does. Her and Brenny look like they could be sisters. They're so cute. Okay, so in the first picture you can see she does look like a lot like Brenny. She's so cute. We've got her little food bowls, it looks like. Super cute. And in the second picture you can see even more. She looks so much like Bren. We've got a cute little Heidi house. Looks like she is enjoying a little nap in there. Looks very cozy. Got your supplies. Looks like you have some hay, food and treats, some extra toys. You've got your pen. It looks like you have some fairy lights on top, which is so cute. You've got some fleeces on the floor. That pink one looks almost the same as the pink one I have for Brenny. I don't know if it's the same, but it looks very similar. You've got several different toys, which is awesome. And she's sitting on top of her Heidi house, which Brenny does as well. That looks really, really great. It's so cute as well. So I'm not 100% sure what her living situation is. I'm gonna assume she probably is in her pen most of the time and then free roams in your bedroom some of the time, I'm gonna guess, which is great. I will say, if you are keeping your bunny in a single pen, it is good to make sure they have some time outside of that in a larger area. Okay, next this one says, "Hello, my name is Claire. I'm 16 years old and I have a 2-year-old bunny named Fledge." I've never heard a bunny named that before. That is cute. Fledge is a Holland Lop, Rex, and Mix rabbit, hence the one floppy and one upright ear. I love when bunnies have that, it's so cute. I have had him since he was a baby and he's a super loving and friendly rabbit. Fledge lives in a large X pen with a hutch inside it. I would take the hutch out, but he loves sleeping on the top level, and I think he would really miss it if I took it away. I could definitely see that. Some bunnies get attached to their favorite places. I let him out of his pen to run around my room every day, and he loves it. He has unlimited Timothy hay in his litter box and wooden hay feeder. Fudge is fully litter trained and eats oxbow pellets along with his salad each night. Super, super cute bunny. It looks like he's loving the couch. That is adorable. Oh, he's also got a little bed. I used to have a hutch very, very similar to that one. It wasn't exactly like that, but it was very close to it. It is small for keeping your bunny in just that hutch, I will say, but with the pen it's totally fine, and especially since he gets to free roam too, but especially since he has the pen and gets to free roam as well, it's totally fine. You've got a nice big litter box that looks great, a gravity waterer, plenty of toys, plenty of hay. This looks like a really good setup. I don't know if you have like many blankets in the hutch, but I would say if you don't, you could add some more, because I know Brenny loves to like adjust and pat down her blankets. So even if you don't like lay it perfectly on the floor, that could be a fun thing for your bunny to do. But yeah, it's a super cute setup. You've got all the necessities and your bunny looks very happy. So yeah, great setup. Okay, we are on to the last setup, you guys. This one says, "Hey Avery, here's my rabbit's enclosure. I have 2 rabbits, one boy named Cottontail, and one Holland Lop girl named Caramel. The one with floppy ears and more brown. They are both spayed and neutered." Also guys, can you tell reading out loud is not my best talent? I can read to myself quick and fast and accurately, but when I'm trying to read out loud, I'm not good at it. So excuse my English. I'm doing a really bad job. They've been bonded for about 8 months now and are just a happy couple, which is extremely adorable. That is so cute. They live under my loft bed, enclosed with a 4-foot tall X-pen. They have a lot of toys. Not all of them are in the picture. The white trash bin inside of their enclosure is filled with their hay. The hay is not shown in the pictures because I was cleaning the cage and I wanted to take a picture before they make a big mess with the hay. Totally get that. But not to worry, they do get unlimited orchard grass hay. I let them out for playtime in my room often, as well as occasional walks in their stroller. Oh, that's so cute. I wanted to get one of those little pet strollers a while ago, but Brenny doesn't like being kept in a small little space, for one, and also I don't have anywhere to walk out here because I live on a country road and that is not safe to walk a bunny on. But I love those. Those are so cute. Okay, so you've got a nice big litter box. You've got a cute little bench. I love that. And then it looks like 2 gravity waterers. You've got a blue one and a pink one. That's so cute. Stacking cups. Buns love stacking cups. Looks like you've got some nice fleece on the floor. Looks really cozy. Oh, here's a better view of the bunnies. They're so cute. They look like they really love each other, which is adorable. One thing you could add to the enclosure is some sort of a hideout. You could DIY a little chewy box or something, just cut a couple holes in it, and that makes a great little hideout. You said you also let them out for playtime in your room often, which is great because it's a nice size enclosure, but bunnies do get bored in their enclosures. Regardless of how many toys we put in there, they always get bored. But yeah, your bunnies look like they are loving life and loving each other. You also have some fairy lights above there, which is so adorable. I love fairy lights. But yeah, it's a super cute enclosure and your bunnies look very, very happy. Alright guys, well that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the different rabbit enclosures. I thought that was really fun to see how everyone has like different styles to their enclosures, and I also love seeing everyone's bunnies because they're all so cute. But let me know in the comments what videos you guys want to see next, if you want to see more vlogs or whatever you want to see. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!